being in a relationship with somebody that is not healthy for you will cause you to have symptoms of your spirit just being discombobulated. And the more you ignore the signs around you, the more your body is going to start signaling to you that there's something not right. One of the things that I noticed was my hair started becoming more brittle and breaking. My skin started breaking out. I lost weight. My mood and behaviors were just way out for who I am and everything that I've worked on so far. I can't fix my hair, so whatever. Thing with relationships where it's not in alignment is you are going to have experiences that signal that you need to get out of it or it needs to change. A lot of times we'll try to change our relationship. We'll let the other person know, like, this is what is happening for me, and this is what I'm noticing. Like, I notice every time that I feel this way, you're doing this, and this. Like, what can we do? And you can start off having discussions, but if the other person isn't on the same page as you and nothing is getting resolved, you're going to experience cognitive dissonance. You're going to hear one thing, you're going to feel one thing, you're going to see a completely other thing. And what happens is your brain is going to try and rationalize it while also internally knowing, this isn't for me, this isn't for me, this isn't for me. I need to get out of this. But you made a commitment, you love the person unconditionally, because guess what? We love people unconditionally. Does not mean that we have to tolerate their actions, their choices, or their behaviors. Doesn't mean that it has to be right for us. Doesn't mean that we have to change our boundaries and our standards and our expectations. What we do need to do is get really clear on who we are, what our baseline is. That's why being independent for a long time and not allowing others to influence us romantically or otherwise, just get really solid on who you are and how you feel inside when you exist as you are, your authentic self, your true self, your who you are outside of the trauma, outside of the past experiences, outside of the baggage. Once you know who you are, and then you start allowing relationships to unfold naturally, you can have your boundary and you can hold your boundary. But what happens is a lot of the time we have a lot of hope and excitement, and we want it to work. So we will push past our own boundaries and our own limits to make it work. We are self-sacrificing. We are self-abandoning. We are allowing things that we normally wouldn't allow. That's going to cause cognitive dissonance, and it's going to cause a lot of your reactionary behaviors to surface because you know deep down inside you're not okay. Instead of walking away, you keep trying, and then you shut down, and then your body starts to attack itself because, they say if you push yourself too far, your body will slow you down. That's why you get sick. If you're working, all of a sudden you get the flu and you're down for 7 days. You're like, I know, I gotta take a break. I know I'm reaching burnout. I know I'm tired. I know I need to take better care of myself. And you don't. And then your body is going to make you. It's going to put your ass down for a minute and make you. I had flare-ups. My muscles were on fire. My nerves were on fire. My bones were on fire. I twisted my ankle. I got sick for like a week. I got sick again and had like this cough for like 6 weeks or something like that. I started breaking out. I lost tons of weight. my hair got brittle, falling out and breaking and just looking dull and dry. I don't know, that my eyes were cloudy. There's all these signals that I'm not okay in my experience and in my environment and with the situations, and a lot of it had to do with another person. So instead of me being like, hey, you know what, I can't I can't be in this, kept trying. And eventually, for me, my self-preservation kicks in and I'm like, I'm done. I have to be. And it's not a good feeling. It's not like you wake up and you're like, oh, how can I, you start a new relationship and you're like, can't wait to fuck this up, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to break their heart. I can't wait to abandon them or reject them. Like, you don't wake up doing that. You don't go out doing that. But we have to be really honest with ourselves. Really honest. That transparency and that honesty is a key component. And a lot of people who cannot be honest and transparent with you cannot be honest and transparent with themselves first. If they can't, then they're not making choices that are right for them either. How are you going to trust that? How can you move forward in a relationship with somebody who is making choices and they're not being honest with themselves? Get clear about who you are. It'll save you years of heartache. You might go through months of heartache. You might go through weeks of heartache. You might go through a year of heartache or whatever. But it'll save you years, decades. You don't want to wake up 10 years from now and be like, this is the life I chose. When you start seeing the signs, ask yourself, is this how I want to be loved for the rest of my life? Is this how I want to wake up every single day for the rest of my life? No. For me, no. And I said that months ago. I asked myself months ago, is this the life that I want to live for the rest of my life? How things are going right now? I said no. But I kept trying anyway. Because unconditional love